Hey everybody, this is Kaiju Hunter, and I'm joined with Elderly Cashew.
Oh, I get an intro this time.
Oh, gross. And we're gonna send the Fishman to the gallows. Yay! That's what he deserves.
No, I'm saying you.
Oh. There's the policemans. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, there's just somebody I could talk to.
Oh. Hey. Got a spare bullet, fella?
Weird. You shouldn't talk
I ain't
to
eaten
him.
in
That way
days.
so
I can't actually give it to him.
bad.
Not that I wanted to, because I only have 6. He wants a spare bullet he hasn't eaten in days. I'll give him a spare bullet. Right out of the chamber, you know what I'm saying? No, fortunately. See, but here's the other guy.
I've said everything I know.
He isn't remotely crazy, or, you know, hearing voices. The guy in there's hearing voices, right? But as all of this happens, he's chased him all the way down there and then killed him. So the craziness may have been affecting inside the house, but he's out here now and he's perfectly sane.
True.
The Fishman's also now sane. So yeah.
And just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't. But
Well, he's
I
a detective.
digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm going insane. Help me.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
Geological?
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calming from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
The flood is
You
unnatural.
mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
Well, good sir, tell me
If
more.
I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry,
Ooh.
Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Thanks.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Nice.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Yeah, how many bullets did I get? Ooh. I got a revolver, some 44.
Did it tell you how many bullets you got? I didn't see.
I think it said 4. Oop, that's not what I meant. But I did get a revolver. Load the bullets into that. It's a 44 revolver. That thing packs a punch.
4.
Yeah, he gave me 4 of those, so I only got 6 of those. Looks like I got a med kit too. Let's go back to the camera. So let's see here.
It almost makes you wonder what would have happened if you would have lied.
Yeah. Key to headquarters. Alright, so I need to go to the headquarters now.
I'm guessing this is just one of those games that there's no right or wrong way. It's just how you play it.
Maybe. It might have different endings though, depending on...
That's what I'm saying.
There's a hospital over here too. Oh,
That's
that's not
an
a hospital.
asylum.
That's an asylum. There it is, the Throgmorton Manor. So I want to go to the Devil's Reef first, and then I'll go to Throgmorton. Go to the Throgmortons. What?
Take a picture.
That thing's got like...
It's like a cat, rat. It's like,
No, it's wearing the skin of it. Look.
oh.
It's a thing
Can I?
underneath it. I don't know. Can I? They're not aggressive.
No, it doesn't look like you can kill it.
Oh. It's a monstrosity. That much I can tell you.
That was weird. So it's wearing the skin of a...
Like a rat or something.
It didn't look like it had hair.
Yeah, it was definitely...
Fur, sorry.
Definitely. Oh boy. We got a cutscene.
I like cutscenes in this game.
Ooh. The crazy's kicking in. Okay, but what?
So you pass out, but your mind keeps going?
Maybe. This is all the madness.
You just got blocked with your damn wings.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't seem really good, doesn't it? Did I make my way to the Devil Reef already? Because I was found in the streets? Lost at sea.
Robert, I can't say this. Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern... Did you do that?
Nope. Old Grove.
Old Grove.
Oh, I got daywear.
I don't know exactly what sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of boat a piece of boat. I would have thought it would say a piece of a boat nearby helped me survive, and reach the shore on a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about an ancient ruin and their
Denizens.
Thank you. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. but my memories are true. My strange powers. He gained powers?
Yeah,
after the ordeal, prove it. I found something horrible on that island. Something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. So he had powers.
Yeah, it's this.
This is his notes.
Yeah.
Okay, for
Crew
some
of the
reason I thought...
Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
So
We're right back to where we were.
he was World War I, right? So Navy, he was part of that submarine that sunk and killed everybody but him.
Never again, they say.
What did that say? Oh. Okay, dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are the private eye that caught the murderer in the port. My life is in danger and I cannot trust anyone in this city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite of yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I have cast my
lot and I am beyond saving.
But the 7 books must be saved at any cost, even if I'm gone. Find my notes in there. The knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Sometimes
Dun-dun.
everything will blur together, and I'll lose my spot.
That was a lot of stuff. More stuff. Ah, my wardrobes. Ooh. Yeah, I like that one. Daywear. All right.
What's the king's robe? Go up.
Oh, the king's
Go
robe?
too fast.
That's that man who
And
was
what's
wearing
the
all the
gangsta?
gold. Just a pinstripe.
Daywear.
Man of science.
You're so fast. Okay,
We already landed on the daywear.
I know, but you go so quickly.
The fisherman. Police envoy. The plague doctor.
I like
Sherlock
that. I'm just
Holmes,
saying.
Master Sleuth. The cultist. That's what I'm talking
that's
about.
The tattoo.
Yeah.
Wait. So they share the same tattoo?
No, I think that's just because it's the outfit.
Okay. Vishanaka.
Help a real estate agent in the open house case. So these are all unlocked. I'm going to go windcoat because it looks good. Because the windcoat looks good. Ooh, raids on Eastmothers. The number of attacks on the Eastmouth immigrants has increased. Raids are intensifying with more and more Eastmouthers exposed to abuse and assault. Sometimes whole families are found dead inside their houses. Police are on the case with several illegal Eastmouthers business captured and their owners sent to jail. This city ought to have been cleaned up of these fish-faced scum long ago, said Robert Throgmorton, head of the Throgmorton Grand family. I regret only one thing. It all started too late. Had we not neglected our civic duties, my son Albert would still be with us. So this is probably this is what happened because of what you did. They're going to be prosecuted. Oh, this is a great bathroom. I could see myself spending hours in here.
It reminds me of a bathroom of somebody I once dated.
Oh. Well,
Before I cleaned it.
wow, rude. Mr. Reed, it seems you have overexerted yourself while conducting an investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be here for you every time. Johannes von der Berg. Yeah, I have a feeling Johannes isn't exactly who he says he is.
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
They slapped a plaque on it so opposite of mine. Would it be this one? This. Thanks. I'm not stealing, I'm a detective. I'm detecting. Opposite of mine. This is probably the the books. Find all my books type thing.
6, right?
7.
7.
As soon as I steal the stuff. I mean, investigate it. I'm investigating.
You got
Shell casings. The hidden book. It took a lot of effort to track down this book after being stolen from the Throgmorton Museum. It was brought by a local surgeon who was found dead in his house after the flood. I snuck in and checked out the place, but in vain. Still, there is somewhere else the tome may be. The private hospital in the Western Reed Heights, where the surgeon worked, has been abandoned. The archives say it was on Bourbon Road, or Bourbon. No, that's Bourbon.
It's Bourbon Road between
Yeah.
Eastmouth Road and Oak Street.
I'm gonna need to mark that on my map, because that's not gonna pop up.
The hospital?
The abandoned hospital. See, because you've got an asylum here. Here's a hospital. This is the Hospital of St. Mary, but that's nowhere near Bourbon. So it's going to be on my map somewhere, but it's not going to be highlighted.
Well, I really hate white font with dark backgrounds.
Can I zoom in?
Because I can't see.
Okay. Yes, I can zoom in. Okay. So, what did you say? Bourbon and what? How dare you? What's this? It's the Oakmont Library.
Go back and see what the other road was.
Alright, so it looks like, according to this is where it would be. Somewhere right in between here. But we can mess with that later. What? I've got more lore? Raids on the Easemouthers. Documents. The 2 notes. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Bewitched Tome. The local legend may be more than a mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that grows near the cedar mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said the devil himself granted them a book with words of power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and to return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in Eastern Reed Heights, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there?
So we need to place another bookmarker
Yeah,
and read
let me hit all these. The Wheel Tome. I had a dream so real it makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on it and rode it higher and higher before jumping off its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger and bigger, a crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful... what is that, dirge? Yeah, his awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to the slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is a Ferris wheel at the Park of Western and Old Grove, near City Avenue and Beacon Street. But where could the book be? So there's even more on the books. What is this? Waiting book. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day, he worked without payment, carrying the stones, putting them into the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book of his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes, but the book is still waiting for someone to come and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor on Old Church Road between Seven Oaks and St. Wilhelm Street. Still has a bad frame and no one wants to live there. Even after the flood.
I think that's a spell. I think that was supposed to say, it said fame, but I think you're right. It should have said frame.
Okay, there's 2 more here.
But don't we need to mark all of these places? Or they're just
They're all notes, so I can go get them. Boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men. The Yellow Kings gang. They can't get in here now. There's only me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out.
Yellow King's gang has nothing on the Bonnet Bandits.
Right? The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor. On the southern part of Wisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night, the locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay because of their fear of those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go down and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Sounds like another easemouther, if you know what I'm saying. There's 2 more here.
Talking with the locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in the northern Advent on Forefather Street between Headlong Street and Windhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself.
By myself. Local
women were talking about a ruined house in the central coverside near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghost of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad.
Alright, I think that's everything in this room. Alright.
The door won't budge.
Alright, what do we got here?
Mr. Archer, I see you're dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord. LOL, landlord. Have you not seen your place?
Alright. Let's go upstairs. Any more rooms I can break into? Boom, that's a negative. Ah, I broke into yours.
Dead bodies, dead bodies.
Let me hit that detective vision real quick. I need those resources. Ah, here's something. This should be useful.
Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow. That does say enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's earning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence, need to look into it. Now, if only the city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Fair point. So there's somebody new, I guess, hiring people.
Well, somebody sabotaged the lighthouse.
Yes, I was going to say. I was wondering if the guy who's hiring people to salvage the ship sabotaged the lighthouse.
Oh, that's not a disturbing photo. But it's not triggering anything.
Maybe it's too soon?
Maybe. I don't have anything to patch it to. It looks like the only doors I can go in are the gray ones.
Oh.
So I can't go in green ones. Alright. Ooh, here we go.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister, You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
He's an easemouther. He just hasn't fully changed yet. So he's starting to go bald in the back. He's got a little bit of gills going on. Here's a note.
My dear Victor, how is Oakmont treating you? Should you require any support, the Blackwoods will be happy to help you. I have arranged for that. Regarding your question, I don't know where Robert went, sadly, only that he did not stay in Easmouth. Perhaps there is hope that he didn't perish in that cursed raid. Take good care of the hotel, please. Plenty of our relatives were interested in the property, but you're still my favorite nephew. I know the Devil's Reef is in good hands. Kind regards, Aunt Portia.
It is Easmouth.
Oh.
I know it's spelled Easmouth, but it's Easmouth.
So I was saying it right at first.
Yeah.
Even though I've heard you say it like 12 times.
It's Easmouth.
And
We started the story last night of Easmouth.
Yeah, we were supposed to listen
The
to it.
Shadow over Easmouth.
But then somebody fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, well, sleepy time is the only time. Wait, where are these things that I wanted to... Oh, he gave them all to me. They're in my...
Ooh, it's
The
raining.
Devil's Reef. What do you expect from a city that was flooded and submerged?
Nope.
Yeah, you can't let him get up there.
We're having some cat issues. Stop it, I'll put a harness on him.
Okay. There's a dead shark right here.
Ooh.
Some big old teeth marks right there.
Yes.
Alright, so there's my boat. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of documents.
That was a lot of information with
Yeah.
the boats and the different places we have
The
to go to
Mystic
find.
Tomes. These are side cases. These are all the letters from Oakmont. That's what he just handed us, is all of those. The Mystic Tomes, this is so we can find all the tomes. And Lost at Sea is this one here where it says, go to Throgmorton's. So now we
What?
just need to go to Throgmorton's, which I think is here.
Oh.
So I'm on a boat.
I just want to drive the boat.
Let me drive the boat.
I want to drive the boat.
I gotta figure out where I'm supposed to be going.
Can't you put a compass thing down?
So I want to take this. I did, but it's not going to tell me the. I want to take the road that I'm going now, go up, over, and then. Oh no, actually, because this is all water right here. So I want to go water here, water through here, and then I'll be able to go to Throgmorton's. Okay, so the path I'm on right now. Go, boat, go! There's a big old dead whale. Alright, let's see where I am real quick. I totally went off the path. How was I? Where was it? I was supposed to take the other road? Oh, look, fisherman.
That's pretty cool.
I messed up your lines, boys. Okay, so I took a wrong turn of the dead whale. I was supposed to go this way. I think. Yes.
Okay, Zoro.
There's no mini-map, so... Alright, that's another dead whale. Just keep going straight, yeah. Is the boat going any faster?
That was one. Something just...
There's a barrel. Maybe. There's another dead whale. If these people were smart, they would harvest the whales. There's a damaged boat. Here comes another boat coming right at me. I need to turn this way. Oh look, they've got a little thingy for streets. Alright.
It said infested area?
Yeah, I need to walk from here. Infested area. Well, let's hope there's
Shouldn't you have your hazmat
Oh,
suit?
okay. Here we go. Not gonna. Oh, hold on. Can I have some of this? Thanks. Okay, not gonna deal with that. Getting back in the boat. Not gonna deal with any of that. Okay, so there's got to be a better way to deal with this. So I need to come up and then go right, and then I can go through here, so I don't have to deal with the infected area. Yeah, there's obviously something in the water. So I want to go this way. Right? Yes. And a lot of this town is underwater. Yeah, keep going this way. Yeah, some sick air. Hey, it's the Ferris wheel. So one of the boats should be there. I wonder what happens when I find the books. Do I just go even more mad? Maybe it's not finding them, maybe it's reading them. Let's see. So we're almost there. Put on this street right here. Now I can use my marker. This is going to just be a straightaway. Oh, whoa, whoa. Excuse me, but what?
Oh.
I know, right? I was waiting for something. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I'm almost there. There must be a dock in front of this manor. Shit. Those are some big harpoon guns you got on the front of your manor, buddy.
Cool.
The people being squashed by the gorilla. Alright. It's a nice place he's got here, though.
People.
Yeah, but, you know, I'm just kind of... How you guys doing? Oh, there's your son. Sorry about that business. I think this is actually more to do with the other story. It's a little short story. I can't remember the name of it, though. I'll let you listen to it. Can I play the piano? No. Rude.
The door won't budge.
You mean not all the doors in your fancy house are unlocked? What's up with that? Not letting strangers just bombard through your house? Alright, what else you got? Play some pool? I hear some noises. But nothing for me to loot. Disappointing. All this space and nothing. They must have made it so that you would have to... What's underneath your floorboards? What's up with this? What are you hiding? Oh well, let's talk to the big man himself.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Oh. Here we go. Loving memory, blah blah blah.
The mortician has touched him up well.
You know, so the multiple bullets to his head. Alright, so what was the point of coming here? Documentations. The casebook. It's northern Coverside Crossroad. Okay, so I need to go to their headquarters is what it was. So northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher and Hubbard. Do I have any skills? I do. Maybe. Oh, that was pretty good. Oh, that's actually way better. Gain more experience, stay sane for slightly longer. So I'll hit that one. So I've got my one skill loaded in. So look, my crazy bar is a little bit higher now. So now we need to find those places on the map. So we wanted Ash. There's Asher Road. There's Hubbard. So what? Somewhere around here? It's the old police department. Let me look at the casebook real quick. Northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubbard Avenue. So here's Hillside, Asher, and Hubbard. It's got to be like right here. Because that's the crossroad of the two. At least that's what it looks like to me. Detectives! Are you telling me I can't get up here? What is it? I gotta go through the house? What is this madness? Pure madness? You have a lovely home. Bye! Getting back in my boat. Oof. Boat isn't exactly the controlliest of boats. Alright. So, the place I'm looking for obviously is that. I wonder if they would have a sign out or if it would just be a locked door. This. Because A, scuba diver looking at something, and B, had my little signal. Here it is. That also helps. Lots of scuba gear here. Anything else I need to see? Somebody put their boot through the door.
Guess I don't need the key.
That's not good. That means someone else is here. Some weird going on with my screen right here. You see that? Like it wanted me to zoom in? Interesting. Someone came in here and wrecked the place.
A few damp papers, all that's left of the expedition.
A bird.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Getting a little creeped out. There's a shadow bird jumping on it though. But why?
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Oh, the bird took flight. Okay, here we go. The dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and distortion. Or distoriation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusions, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. So, careful when diving. Alright. Oof. The world's getting a little trippy. I'm assuming the bird went up. Oh. My madness might be getting a little out of hand. I'll take that, thanks. Some gunpowder. Let me heal up a little bit from my crazy. Alright, so we went up here. But then where did we go? Oh. Well, don't mind if I do. Got some pistol rounds.
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
That's interesting. What do we got? How to protect. According to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We have prepared a list of solutions, including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all of those charms, amulets, and religious symbols, which are of no use, and applying the scientific, valid methods of protection instead. Sounds like they shouldn't have tossed their charms. Oh, those were just scissors. I can't get over that way. What? Are those just heels? That's not what my camera says! My camera says nothing. Don't mind if I do. 1 bottle of alcohol, my favorite. Oh, I know what I need to do.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Fisherman reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Brought a sample of weird substance floating in the ocean. J. Harvey? I guess. He claims he found it among the numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mention a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 to 3 days after the incident. LP Stern got several burns after chiseling off part of the rock in his basement. Samples have been taken for analysis. Took that report. Let's see here. We got more.
You and me.
The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Doe, that's who we're supposed to be looking for. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of the Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now, Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition, hopefully to shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so, shed light on what yet may be to come. Is that all? I feel like the crows were supposed to be telling me something. Let's see if I can go back to the crows. Alright.
Yes.
Crow. Crow?
Oh.
Hey! Oh boy. Oh. Getting some of that crazy juice. Wait,
Insanity
what?
is way.
Yeah. My sanity hurts right now. Oh, I'm tripping balls. The whispers. I can hear whispering. Oh. There's crows down here too. Found something for me, thanks. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be probably delivered. Grimhaven Bay no later than Friday. Mark 5 Mark 5 diving suits. I guess 6 of them. Air tanks, 4 of them. Canned foods, 18 crates. Personal belongings, 6 with somebody's name. Research equipment, 7 crates. Do not, I guess, tip. Air pipes, 24. Phone, station, and wires, 1. Power generator, 1. Responsible for delivery, most likely. Alright, so we got something. My sanity isn't super low yet. Starting to get there, though. Take some of that. Some weird stench. Whoa. Whoa, whoa!
What the heck?
E-Smith. You just showed up and started shooting me. Ouchie. I was like, why did my detective sense turn off? And here comes this guy creeping around the corner.
Well, that's good that you know that if it turns off, something's about to happen.
Yeah, that is good. Was that all the crows were trying to lead me to? Was this burnt manifesto? Yeah, the crows are gone now. But this guy...
I don't understand why we can't get any information from him.
Or bullets.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Okay, I looted that box. Let's see what our files say. Documents. Yeah, we went through all those. Casebook. We did that. The manifesto. But I didn't need the key because... Oh, mine's place. Cargo manifest. So I've got something. The Lost Expedition. Maybe I need to return back to him because now I've got information and that an E-Smither just attacked me. Oh. Now I've got information. Let's do this. Let's see.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
Okay.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So obviously that's first.
I fatah me fe I regach I Dagon.
Oh boy. Dagon. Anything up here? No, they're all down there. Okay, so they kicked down the door, they trashed everything. Words of power with Dagon. Took stuff down here. Burned things.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
This one's fairly easy. They kicked down the door. They destroyed
We don't
stuff.
have time to pick it. Stand back.
They activated their
papers.
Dagon power.
Smash the rest.
And then they burned things.
I fatah me fe I.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Oof. I got some evidence here. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay, so now I have more stuff. Lost newspapers. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. So I need to go to the Chronicle? I'm tripping out, man. Okay, so where might the Chronicle be? Hey, I was pretty close to being on point there. Okay, police department. Oh, it's just right down the road. Excellent. We can go ahead and do this. Can I pull a gun on people on the street? Man, I'm evil. It's a waste of bullets, though. In a world where I can hardly get any bullets, it's a waste of bullets.
But you're getting lots of gunpowder and casings and stuff like that, so you may be able to craft them at some point.
It's true. Can I go in this one? You're right. It wasn't that inviting. Wow. So there should be like a library or something over here. Whatever the Chronicle is. Oh, hold on. Yeah. That's not it. It's starting to get dark. It's this building right here. Give me them newspapers!
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Well, I mean, let's just do the interview right now.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely.
Not that I have anything
we know that
pressing
you're the
going
private eye
on.
who solved the case,
No.
but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm insane.
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and, well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
It's probably a back and forth thing as
Maybe
you
I'll
go
do
throughout the
something
game.
interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know. See you later.
I got an Achievo for it. I didn't get like any experience. Oh, here we go. So, okay. Choose evidence. We want the pillage headquarters because we need information on freight and cargo manifestos. So, period would be after the flood. Commoners. Did it say anything? Several men with Eastmouth syndrome broken. Okay. So what selection would that be? Well, nobody knew that it got broken into. Oh, but we want advertisements, right? Because of the clippings of advertisements. No information matched. Okay, hold on. Would it be officials then? Well, Well, it would be after the flood. Celebrities. No. Journalists. Oh, now I'm just guessing. Okay, hold on. We know for a fact that it's got to be in advertisements because it gives me that right now. Scientific research, interviews with locals, freight and cargo manifest, evening clippings of the newspaper, advertisements. So we have advertisements. People should be officials, right? No, interviews with locals. So commoners. Maybe the period's not there. Where were we? Let me see. That's the cargo manifest. There. Cloverside. So I want Cloverside. So I would take the people away. Take that away. Go district. Cloverside. Nothing. Maybe we take the people away and use the period of after the flood. Still nothing. Okay, so
Maybe you need to add a year.
okay, let me see. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in Oakmont. So it has to be after the flood. These years are before the flood. So now I'm just guessing. Wait a minute. Freighter on Grimhaven Bay. Commoners. There it is. That's what the problem was. Okay, the pleasure of finding things out. Okay. The 30-ton ship Titana is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for your transport, as well as aiding of the underwater ventures, and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent therefore per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Saunders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Alright, so now we know where to go. I'm going to go ahead and leave this one off here, guys.
Yeah.
It's been a wild ride. Thanks for watching.